time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Chris Archer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he had over 250 strikeouts last year. An excellent season. Bet you we'll see a lot of swings and misses here in this one.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Archer gets the sign with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 2-1 on its way. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. We are, of course, under the dome here in St. Pete. How'd you feel about playing inside?
I never really liked playing inside. I always felt like baseball needed to be outdoors. Loved playing under the elements.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Now, you got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-1. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Edwin Encarnacion set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at bat.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there. And he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Standing in now, Joe Carter. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. On to first with it is Loney, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1. The Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Marcus Stroman is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA under 2. Absolutely dominating almost every time out. Can't wait to watch that dominance here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe steps into the box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
In now, Corey Dickerson. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And that misses 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. Chris Colabello makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Into the box, Russell Martin. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
No outs, nobody on. And And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
1 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Archer's ready. Here's his offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. You may end the 2nd with 1, too.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Steve Pearce will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Evan Longoria will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. Bautista looks up. Gone! A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
Into the box now, James Loney. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Dangerous count right there, 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Into the box, Desmond Jennings. And that's low, ball 4.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Settling in now, Hank Conger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Not a real good sign here. Already his 3rd walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Kevin Kiermaier will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Tulowitzki for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Back for the top of the third here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Kevin Pillar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Josh Donaldson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Edwin Encarnacion is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Archer comes set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now. And he hasn't looked like he's wanted any part of these number 3 or 4 guys. He's going to have to shift gears now, though, because he's still got a dangerous number 5 guy ahead of him.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. Forsythe. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up under the dome in just a moment. Logan Forsythe digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the Tampa Bay third.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
In now, Steve Pearce. Smoke toward third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Joe Carter is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Archer steps into his windup. 1-1 on its way. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Digging in now, Chris Colabello. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ball game. These guys have really had a hard time figuring him out.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0 and 2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1 and 2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it, and you can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
Standing in now, James Loney. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2 and 1. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Left fielder number 8, Desmond Shetting.
Desmond Jennings will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Devin Travis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Archer looks in. 3-1 pitch on its way. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
On the ground up the middle. Miller's got it. A spin and a throw. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Jennings going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit to short. Gloved by Miller. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 3-2. Hank Conger comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Brad Miller is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Backhanded. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at 2nd, but that's all. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Kevin Kiermaier will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Carter. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Logan Forsythe will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Payoff pitch on its way. High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. In now, Corey Dickerson. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Throw to the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ballgame tied up as the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. 5 innings complete. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Edwin Encarnacion will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Weak roller right side. Loney gonna have to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Jose Bautista will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Joe Carter will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Chris Colabello will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Miller towards second. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Steve Pearce will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Drilled right back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Loney on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Man, I'll tell you, you talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show him the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
Into the box now, Desmond Jennings. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Matt Andriese is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Matt Andriese.
Russell Martin ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Devin Travis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Troy Tulowitzki stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, he hit a 2-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to 2 strikes again.
Dribbled to the right side. Conger is up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. Aaron Luke will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Aaron Luke.
Hank Conger will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. Inside and low, 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two out, nobody on. Slow bouncer to the right side. Colabello comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kevin Pillar will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Ball 2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 20.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Josh Donaldson will step in, a groundout victim his last time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Logan Forsythe digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Corey Dickerson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game, and man, is he fired up.
James Loney takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Very softly hit to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. A run for the Rays on the Longoria double. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 4-3 Tampa. Brad Boxberger is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
26, Brad Boxberger.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by one, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
2-1, here it is. All even now, 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Joe Carter will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Full count, here it comes. Drilled down the line. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with one away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Chris Colabello comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Russell Martin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A runner on first with 2 away. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, you know, that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And the big bat for the Rays this afternoon belonged to this fella, Evan Longoria. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 4-3. So long from Tampa.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.